City of Santa Fe, March 4th, 2014, Counselor Candidates. Question 2. What are your plans for bringing well-paying jobs to Santa Fe so that our kids don't have to live and work in another city or state when they're ready for their careers? Rad Acton.
Well-paying jobs means cost of living increases to the mandated living wage policy. It also means that the city must exert its influence over big box stores whose policy of offering primarily part-time positions allows them to avoid paying employee benefits. It undermines the economic stability of its employees and their families. The city should stand up to these major retailers and create compelling incentives for them to offer a minimum percentage of full-time positions. Additionally, the city, with the co-sponsorship of the Chamber of Commerce, should also promote a buy and hire local business recognition program for those that meet qualifying standards. Such a program would not only highlight the value of such businesses to the community, but the local appreciation would reinforce the practice for future businesses. I would also advocate that the city study what services are continually being contracted with businesses outside of our city and what can be done to create such businesses locally. We can easily identify what goods and services are that must be flown or trucked in, and what might be provided here in the form of small manufacturing and service businesses. Then, once identified, offer entrepreneurial incentives for the creation of those businesses. Bringing well-paying jobs to Santa Fe also means we have to support efforts by our school district to improve the quality of its teachers, school programs, and facilities, as the quality of our public schools and presence of a skilled workforce are major factors in attracting new businesses to move here and then to stay and expand here.
Joe H. Ariano.
First of all, I think that, and I know that Santa Fe's graduation rate is very low. So already about 40% of the kids here in Santa Fe are not leaving Santa Fe to look for other jobs. And those ones that are staying here, we need to take care of. We need to get them a high school diploma, giving them the ability to make a good future for Santa Fe. We need to know that Santa Fe is already growing, bringing jobs in, but our kids don't have the skills or the vocational skills that they need, our kids and our people, to qualify for some of these jobs that are already out there.
Mary Louise Bonney.
This goes back to identifying our local assets and capitalizing on them. We have the Velocity Project and the SCORE Project. Those are both great things that the city does to support new business and promote new business models. We also have an amazing asset in our local community college, which has a very progressive sustainable technology center that's recognized nationwide. These are all things that we can use to build upon for new business and existing business improvement.
Jeff E. Green.
The ability to keep young people here in Santa Fe is very important to me. It's one of the main reasons why I'm running. We have a big gap in income across the country and here in Santa Fe, and many of our youth end up leaving. And so what we need to do is create the kinds of jobs, good paying jobs, jobs that are good to the environment and good to our communities here in Santa Fe. We need to look at green jobs, renewable energy, sustainable development, social entrepreneurship. We should create a Green Jobs Commission so that we could green the city's workforce and take charge of our energy system. There's no reason that we should be paying millions of dollars to Wall Street through PNM when we have so much solar power right here in Santa Fe. Every neighborhood should have community solar power. And that'll create jobs. It'll also keep a lot of wealth within our community.
Joseph M. Maestas.
If you elect me as city councilor, I'll work hard to make sure that our best and brightest don't leave the city, or the state for that matter, I am one who, upon graduation from college, had to leave our state. I didn't want to leave our state, but I had to leave our state. We had a recession at that time, and there weren't enough jobs. So we need to make sure that there are enough jobs for our young people. And so I will work hard to ensure that we create jobs for our young people and ensure that there are also affordable housing for our young people. So again, we can't afford to lose our best and brightest. And so I will work hard as a city councilor to help do that. We need to work in partnership with the Santa Fe Public Schools as we are today and continue in that same vein in working with them to ensure that our graduation rate is high, that we continue developing our workforce, and we work on diversifying our economy. That is integral to the future of Santa Fe. And that doesn't mean that we're going to overlook the existing businesses. We're going to work with existing businesses. We're going to help expand and retain them here, in addition to attracting new businesses in new emerging sectors, such as the green industry and the knowledge-based sector and the media with the Santa Fe studios. So I pledge to you that I will work very hard to help diversify our economy, develop our workforce, work with our educational system to ensure that we increase our graduation rate, and that we make sure that we have jobs and job training for those that want to work. And lastly, we need to also work on affordable housing. We need to make sure that folks don't move out of town because housing is too expensive.
This is the end of question 2 for participating councilor candidates.